everyone, welcome to my episode of Friday Sews for this week. So I'm going to do a little roundup, which I try to do every Friday, of what I have been up to this week, and it is generally sewing related, so it may have the occasional non-sewing related item, but it's generally what I've been up to and catching you up. So I did quite a few videos at the end part of last week. I did my regular Friday sews, and I also then uploaded a new video series that I'm doing for the month of May, and that was on Saturday, and that was my weekly roundup of my Me Made May outfits. So if you haven't caught that yet, I will pop the video down in my description. I'm going to do a playlist of all my Me Made Mays, and also if you missed Friday Sews last week, that will also be a playlist down in the comments as well. So Friday and Saturday videos went up. I then got my Sew Hayley Jane on Saturday, which was lovely because that was the 8th of May. And normally Hayley doesn't even post out till the 8th. So it was really nice to get it. And if you have not seen my video, again, do check it out in the links below. But oh my word, needless to say, you'll see when you watch the video if you haven't already, I absolutely love it. I have plans, which I mentioned, for the fabric. But what I've done since I recorded that is I have dug out some other fabric to do a test run version. So I'm not going to use my calicos that I've bought, because I've got quite a lot of calico, because I think it's a bit too stiff for the pattern I want to use it for. And the fabric that I have from my Sew Hayley Jane is a viscose, so it's got a lovely drape. So I have dug out another fabric, so hopefully I will get the first version sewn up in that to see if I need to make any amendments, and then I will do my final fabulous one with the fabric from Hayley's box I got this month. So those are what I have been up to. If you haven't seen any of those videos, please do go check them out. I also have been busy booking things up. So the Sewing Weekender, which you may or may not be aware of, is a UK based sewing weekend, as the name suggests, which up until last year they were running it as a real in life get together for about 100 people. I couldn't go previously due to it being quite a way away from me, and I didn't have any childcare, so unfortunately I couldn't attend. But last year, obviously 2020 being the year it was, they went online. So the Sewing Weekender is now a fabulous mix of live Zoom lessons and tutorials, and also videos recorded of specific subjects from experts, and it's a real great chance for a big weekend of sewing from the comfort of your own home. I didn't do last year's because I thought I wouldn't get much opportunity to get involved with everything that was happening, because I'm on my own at the weekends and the children have a habit of not giving me a minute's peace. But I decided that this year I would go for it. So a lot of the stuff you can watch at your own leisure once they've sort of released it. So I'm hoping throughout the weekend I will catch up with most things. And yeah, again, I will link the details for that down below. So now that it's online, the great thing is it means that you can join in from wherever you are. And I believe they had a massive take up for it last year. So I'm really looking forward to that in June. I also have managed to book my regular Tuesday sewing classes again. So I will be going to that for the first time next week, which I am very excited about. It will not be every week at the moment with the way restrictions are, although they're easing. Obviously, we're not rushing into anything. So I will be doing the Tuesday every third, I think it is. But I'm just happy to be going back into a sewing class. Now, if you follow me for a while, you'll know I used to do this every Tuesday, and it is a take your own project and get on with it, but you have the wonderful tutor there, and you also have obviously other sewers there, so it's a great way to sew along with other people but get the help if and when you need it. So I already knew what project I wanted to sew up for my class starting next Tuesday, and it is the Tilly and the Buttons Eden coat. Now I really want to do this version, the jacket version. She also does what I would call like a duffel coat type version, but I want to do the raincoat with the 2 pockets. If you have followed me from a while, you may remember I mentioned this quite a way back in a video where I was talking about what fabrics I was scared to cut into and why. This was the project I wanted, and this was the fabric that I mentioned. So it is this amazing soft shell. Now I'm going to bring it closer because I hope you can see. These raindrops are differing in sizes, and there's also black and dark green in the raindrops. And what I loved about this soft shell is, obviously I love that anyway, but inside I'm hoping you can see it's like a fleece. It's a bit like an alpen fleece. So I am not planning on lining the Eden coat. I actually completely took this from the lovely Fliss, who is Felicity Fabrics, or half of Felicity Fabrics. She did a blog, which I'll pop in the comments below for you, and she made a gorgeous Eden from this very fabric, and I literally just thought, that's it, that's what I want. And I hunted this fabric down, and I have had it ever since, which I haven't looked at when the blog was done, but I think it was quite a while ago. So I am very excited to get started on my Eden coat in my class next week. And I am hoping I finish it quite quickly, because if you live in the UK, if you live in the southwest, you will know that the weather has been atrocious. It has rained, and according to my weather app, it's going to continue to rain for at least another 7 to 10 days. Miserable. But if I'm wearing my Eden coat, that will make it so much easier to bear. So the sewing weekender and my sewing classes are 2 things that I am looking forward to. I also wanted to thank you, everybody who commented on my previous video or commented on my community post where I mentioned I was going to do a sew along, and it was a decision between a top by New Look, which I was going to show you how I slightly alter it and make it from a woven pattern into a knit, which is what I tend to do, or the Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan, and I left it up to you guys. Thanks ever so much for everybody with your input. The winner was the Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan. I'm quite excited because I did mention this will be the first time that I've made it. So it's definitely not a tutorial. It's more a sew along with me, let's see how we get on kind of video. It comes in these 2 lengths. So you've got the shorter jacket there, or you've got the longer one with the pockets there. Now, originally I wanted to do this longer one. I'm not sure about with or without the pockets yet, because it was very similar to a ready to wear, which I'm hoping I'll find a photo, that I have got, that I wear a lot. Now, I bought a fabric specifically for this, so it would be similar to my ready to wear. Again, this was quite a while ago now, and it was this Pointelle, and I'm pulling it apart here so I can hopefully show you the special design. So it's this Pointelle from Higgs. It had it in quite a few colours, so I'm hoping you can see it's got this lovely sort of diamond holes cut into it here, and it's very similar then to my ready to wear, but obviously this one's in the navy blue, so I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be the longer length jacket, so I will be doing a tutorial hopefully very soon. But I'm not gonna stop there. I decided I'm gonna push myself. I'm actually gonna do the shorter length cardigan at the same time. I know, I'm a glutton for punishment. In this gorgeous melange knit, which I think was from Minerva. And I think that will look really nice in a short length. So hopefully by the end of the video, we'll have been through the process for both versions of the cardigan, and you can see what you think and how those turn out. So I will be doing that very soon. Please do not be worried, those of you who are looking forward to seeing the new look top. I am going to make that the next tutorial on my list after this one. The other thing that I am planning, again bearing in mind the weather's rubbish at the moment, it might not be anytime soon, I've been inspired by 3 lovely ladies, and I'm hopefully going to get this right. There is Mari, Jen and Hales, who all did videos recently about swimming costumes, and I will link all 3 of their videos for you to go check out if you haven't already seen them. I really love the idea of making my own swimsuit. I have said this before and just not got around to it. I'm hoping that we'll have a nice summer, and as I live down by the coast in the lovely southwest of England, I would really like to make swimming costumes. I bought everything to make a swimming costume a long time ago. I cannot remember. Oh, bramakers.com. Sorry, I was looking on the back. It's by bramakers.com. So obviously they do bras, but they have these 2 fabulous patterns. This one is the Princess Tankini. As you can see, it's got a variety of different types you can make for your top and bottom halves in Tankini, including it has bra cup supports if you want to do them. And also they have this swimsuit, the Denise swimsuit, which is, as you can see, hopefully quite a straightforward swimsuit. I think it's got 2 slight back variations on it there. Had these for quite a while, and you may have seen if you followed me for quite some time, because I honestly, it was so long ago I can't remember when it was, but I did have swimwear fabric ready. So I have this rather fabulous one here, which I'm thinking would be great for either for the tankini or for a swimming costume for my daughter, because I don't have, as you can see, I don't have a long length for that one. But then of course I could always patch it. And similarly, I have this gorgeous bright rainbow stars one. I could even, if I'm feeling brave, I could colour block and mix and match the 2 of those, but the one that I can definitely make at least one swimming costume out of is this really fabulous rain cloud and rain print, and those 3 are all specifically swimwear. And so I have had them for a while. I do also have swimwear elastic and swimwear lining. So, and I also, apart from those 2 patterns, I'm fairly certain I have some other swimming patterns on PDFs saved in my files. So I am hoping before summer. So I'm not inclined to start on this soon because the weather is more my Eden raincoat weather than it is swimming costume weather. But they are on the scope for sometime this year before summer. And then lastly, the other thing I wanted to mention, sorry, I'm looking at my notes, is anybody who follows me on Instagram, please do hop on over to my Instagram page, because I am celebrating reaching 1,000 followers. So thank you ever so much, everyone who follows me over there. I was really chuffed when I saw that this week. And I wanted to do a little thank you. So if you are a subscriber, then you may have seen it, because I'm not sure when that goes up and when this video goes up. But if not, do pop on over there. It will be up either today or tomorrow. And if you are not currently subscribed, please do follow me on my Insta account there. So yeah, I reached 1,000 followers. I have plans galore. I have also got quite a few earrings that have come through from various recommended people. So thank you ever so much for all those recommendations. I might pop photos of them on my Instagram, even though it's not strictly anything whatsoever to do with sewing. If you are interested, do let me know, and I'll pop them on my Instagram post for you to see, and obviously I'll link to any of the shops. That is about it for my week this week. I hope you all have had a fabulous week and are looking forward to a great weekend, and I will see you all in my next video.